So moving on to presentations.
Good morning, Commissioners, Fire Chief Terrazas, City Attorney Ms. Iniguez, Eric Scott, Fire Captain, Paramedic, and Public Information Officer. This morning we're recognizing a probationary firefighter's attempt to connect with a patient that proved to be life-saving when the man safely surrendered after threatening to jump off a freeway overpass. So the incident took place on January 24th, 2017 on the 101 freeway near Hollywood, which was ultimately completely shut down. And this is really a story about a brand new firefighter that made all the difference in saving a patient's life. Firefighter Kenneth Frazier was off duty. He was actually headed home after he was spending some extra time at a station preparing for an upcoming drill. When he pulled off the freeway, he noticed that a lot of people were gathered around the overpass, and there was a man that was threatening to jump. So without hesitation, Firefighter Frazier stopped his vehicle. He went to speak to the patient, and as 911 calls were made to notify authorities, he calmly spoke with the patient and truly established a rapport with this individual. He really got up close and personal with this gentleman. He was able to relate with him, was able to gather enough information to determine that this individual truly had hit rock bottom, and that's where Firefighter Frazier talked to him about his own struggles and what he went through. And this went on for nearly 2 hours, and was able to talk to him also about how he overcame his own struggles there. And to this extent, then when LAPD officers arrived on scene, they noticed the positive progress that Firefighter Frazier was making and continued to allow him to handle the negotiations throughout the incident. Now, meanwhile, there were 2 air rescue cushions that were being put in place by his fellow firefighters down below on the freeway, and they had no idea that it was one of their own that was making such a difference up above. But Firefighter Frazier successfully connected with the patient, was able to convince him to choose life, and safely brought this individual into LAPD custody for evaluation. So now if we could kindly turn your attention to this short 30-second video.
Firefighter Kenneth Frazier was driving home when he noticed a man on the overpass, so he pulled over and started a conversation. By the time the LAPD arrived, Frazier had a strong rapport with the man, so they let him continue.
At the end of the day, it's my job, it's my duty, and it's an opportunity for me to change someone else's life, and I don't believe that there's a greater calling than that.
Officers placed air cushions on the freeway in case the man attempted suicide. No one knew until it was all over that Frazier is a rookie firefighter.
And also shortly after the incident, Firefighter Frazier was quoted to make the following statement: "I am a civil servant. One thing I want to make sure I do all the time is to be able to show compassion and to show that I care. Everyone is a human being first and foremost." And in getting to know Firefighter Frazier, his character and his positive attitude is truly outstanding. And so with having just less than 4 months on the job, he did not hesitate when help was needed. It really reflects the dedication and the passion that he has for the Los Angeles Fire Department. And we'd like to briefly read the certificate. "In recognition and sincere gratitude for your heroic courage, diligent efforts, and expedient assistance while off duty, which directly resulted in saving the life of a man during a still alarm jumper incident above the 101 freeway at Hollywood Boulevard on January 24, 2017, the Los Angeles Fire Department commends you for your extraordinary, life-saving efforts to a citizen of the city of Los Angeles. Presented this 16th day of January 2018, Ralph M. Terrazas, Fire Chief."
I'm extremely proud of Kenneth. When you think about the circumstances, 4 months on the job, off duty, after preparing for a drill, and to do what he did in his personal vehicle, get out of his car, and spend the next 2 hours talking somebody down. We hear all the time in interviews about when we're looking for new firefighters how They want to help people. And I can't think of a better example of a person helping somebody else. And for it to be an LAFD firefighter is better yet. So I'm extremely proud of him. And he's at Fire Station 9 right now. And I asked him before the meeting, how's it going? And he says he loves it. They're running over 80 calls a day out of that fire station. And we're doing all we can to support them. And he tells me he loves the pace and he wants to stay at Fire Station 9 for the rest of his career. Right?
We'll see.
So, Kenneth, I'm very proud of you and happy for you. And I would like to turn the mic over to you.
Thank you, sir. Truly meant what I said in the video when it comes down to changing someone or giving the opportunity. One of the things I was taught growing up in Houston, Texas was the opportunity to change someone's life is very rare. So if ever given the opportunity, do everything that you possibly do to make that difference in that person's life, because you may be either the first or his last person to get the opportunity to make that difference in someone's life. So I want to thank the fire department, Fire Commission, and everybody else here, and of course the community of Los Angeles for giving me the opportunity to make a difference for the city. Thank you.
Great.